the offer that the underwriting came back with is an as-is offer, which means that you don't have to do anything to the property. We'll purchase it and take care of all the repairs, whatever is necessary. You're not gonna need to spend a penny or come out of pocket. We pay for the title company and the closing costs. There's no realtors involved, so you don't need to pay any extra for their commission. And besides that, you'll work with our fantastic team and enjoy awesome customer service during the purchase process. And in your situation, of course, we'll give you, enough time so you can, get whatever you want out of the house and make it a very convenient process. So underwriting approved your property at a price which is actually a bit higher than what I was anticipating, and it came back at $148,750 net to you. Now, would you prefer that the title company sends you a check or a wire? Let me ask you, besides the price, is there anything else that doesn't work for you? I mean, is it maybe your process or timeline for closing, or are we just talking about the price here? Do bear in mind that, just like you would if you put the money in it, you're going to have, obviously labor, you're going to have the time and labor costs and everything, but when you do sell it, you're going to have to pay also realtor fees and closing cost fees, which is going to come out to you around 8 to 10%. So you're going to have that when you're selling it for $220. Just like us, when we're buying your house for the $148, we're covering the closing cost and everything else that's included. So technically, we're putting somewhere around like $158 right now. So, and I mean, the 40 grand that you're going to put in, I mean, obviously we'll do the same, right? We're an investment company. So we don't know yet what we're going to do with the house. We might rent it out after we fix it up or resell it. But at the end of the day, our offer is about conveniency, right? So instead of you doing the work and trying to sell it in today's market, which we don't know exactly, just let me ask you, I mean, is there maybe a number in mind, that could work for you that's close to where we need to be at? Yeah, it's a fair price. I mean, obviously I understand that you're not in a situation where you have a motivation to sell. Obviously you want to sell, but you have the capability to kind of check your options and kind of figure out the best you want for this closure with your family's property. Yeah, I appreciate that. Also, do keep in mind that when if you decide to do the work yourself, then you're gonna have to put the sweat equity, like the time, and make sure everything is done right with the subcontractors and everything. Whoever's actually doing the work, you're gonna have to be there to make sure it's being done correctly. And then just bear in mind that basically you don't know what the house can sell for at the end of the day. The market is, I mean, obviously everybody wants to sell for a lot, but today's market is not like it used to be. So it's, at the end of the day, it is a buyer's market in terms that there's more inventory, and buyers are basically, because of interest rates, they're being picky. And then also whoever is going to buy your house for that over 200K means that they have to get an approval from their bank, in which case that your house is going to have to be approved for someone to take a mortgage on it. Okay, so just things to think about. Obviously, again, our price, it's we're about creating conveniency. We're basically going to have a project manager assigned to you. They're going to reach out to you on a weekly basis, kind of letting you know what's going on with our with our process, and we're basically going to take care of the house, so that way you don't have any of that weight on you. So okay. Yeah, no problem. So think it over. I'll go ahead and text you again my name. It's Roy, and our company information.